Hello everyone. I am working on another New York layout today. 6 by 8 pocket pages still, yes. Hopefully this one will go pretty quickly though, because there's not a super amount to it, which helps. I have two 3 by 4 slots up here. I've got a card already picked out because it is the Empire State Building. This was just a random shot along the street that I liked because it looks like quintessential New York. And then I've already picked out this card that says New York City, and it's so subtle. I love that it's white and then just a little bit of gray for the wording, and that makes me think that when I get to the background over here, that I'll probably use gray cardstock. I'm not completely sold on that because I like this sort of pale pink look here. I'm just not sure how well that would go over here because I don't really have that color in here. But I like the idea of it to bring it together. But I'll try some things and I'll just see what happens. So as I was thinking about this pink that's in there, I was going through my letter stickers thinking maybe I'll write something underneath New York City. And I found these. These are from the Lost and Found Record It line, My Mind's Eye. And look at this. Going deep in the stash here, 2013. 5 years old, 5 years, people. But anyway, I'm using this stuff, right? That's what counts. I'm really on this mission right now to use what I have, if at all possible. So I went through these, and on this particular sheet, I found this pink sticker that says always and forever. And I thought that might be cool to put that under New York City. So I'm going to try it. Now, this is a digital card that I just printed out at home. So if I don't like the way it looks, oh well, I'll print another one. But I'm going to try it and just see if I like it. So I stuck it on there and I love it. I just think it adds such a nice pop of color, and then it brings in the colors that are in this card that I chose, and I do like it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm still undecided what I'm going to do over here. This card's done. I'm not going to do anything else with it. I might do a little phrase sticker here, something, because I've got some dead space up there. Maybe I'll stamp on it. This surface would be okay to stamp on, although I'd have to use StazOn because I wouldn't want it to smear. So I do have that option, so I may try that. But the bigger task is figuring out what the heck is going to go behind here. I did find a phrase sticker here. They were on this sheet, which they're either from A Beautiful Mess or Studio Calico. I can't remember which, but I have these. And I found this one that says noisy. That is definitely true of New York City streets. So I'm going to put it on here. And I realized that there's like this flagpole thing sticking out. And it kind of wrecks that part of the picture, I think. So look how nice it looks if I cover that up. So I think I'm going to put this right over that. And then it's all fixed. I did put the sticker on there, but I thought the white blended in a little too much with the background, so I did choose to put in a staple there just for visual effect. It's quite close to the edge, but I just think it needed it. So that page, I think at this point, is done. So that was super fast. So now I'm going to move on to doing this one. So the first step is picking out that background. I think I am going to go with gray, but now I'm trying to decide, do I want solid or maybe just a subtle pattern? We'll see. Well, I changed my mind again. When I went through my papers to see what would work, I actually found this one. This is so not a solid gray piece of cardstock. The pattern's kind of crazy. It's busy, but that's New York. And so I thought, well, can I, get that to be kind of cohesive with everything else? I think maybe I can pull that off because, it's just black circles, kind of random. They're not uniform. There are black elements here. We've got black here. I kind of like it. I think it makes it look funky, so I'm going to go with it. So then I have to figure out, what am I doing with this dead space up here? I'm wondering if maybe I should find one of those pink shades and just do a strip of washi up there to bring that all in. And then I've got visual triangle happening, pink, 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 or some kind of other element that has a little bit of pink in it. That's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm going to go try to figure all that out, and then I'll be back. So I've picked out these 3 rolls of washi. They're various shades of pink that I think all might work with this. But I am going to take out this card again. See, every time I think I'm done, I'm not really. But I'm going to take that out and see which of these would work. So here they are kind of up next to each other. When I see them like this, I don't think this one is right. I thought it was when it was in the container, but now when I see it up here, this is not the same. So sorry, stripey one. I think that one has to go. But I think both of these would work. This one is very subtle, and let's see if the camera will pick it up. It actually has a tiny little pattern on it that looks like little plus signs, which I thought might be fun. No, my camera does not want to focus. Hello. It's not cooperating. There we go. That's a little better. So there's that option, which I think matches this pale area very well. So I think that would be doable. And then I have this one. Now this is definitely a brighter shade, a little bit darker than this, but I think it's close enough that I could get away with it. And I like it because it's got this metallic sheen on it, and it's hard to tell on the camera, but it is silver. Sorry, I went off camera there for a second. It's silver on there. And I think that would work because there is so much white and gray here. Like gold, I think would be too kind of in your face, but I think a little bit of that silver would work. So now it's just trying to decide between those two. It's going to be a tough decision, I think. Well, I ended up liking both rolls of washi so much that I used them both. I just layered them, overlapped them just a little bit. And when you see them like this, you can tell they're quite different. This almost has a coral cast to it a little bit. This is more of a traditional pink, but I like them both, and I think that it works with both of them. And then the blue is a nice offset because you have this right here. So I like it. I'm going to keep it. I was worried I might have to peel up that washi, but I don't think I need to. I do still think, though, that I need something else here. So I'm going to look for a phrase of some kind, preferably black and white. But if not, I'll try to make the colors work, and we'll just see what comes of it. I just happened to find something else in pink. It says, "It's a great big world." And that's very true of New York. So I think I'm going to put that right here. Now that's a lot of different pinks, but I still think it's working. And I still might try to find something black and white that I can work in there, but I'm keeping that. I didn't find any black and white phrase or other element that I thought would work there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of these little rhinestones and I'm just going to put it right at the start of the phrase there, and hopefully that will help bring in some of that black. It's also a circular element, so it works here, and it won't distract from what's on this side. I did attach the rhinestone, and I think it looks perfect. This is one of my favorite layouts that I've done so far. I like it that it's a little funky. It's a little kind of messy looking. That's New York. Funky and messy, right? So I think it works so well with the kind of feel that I want and, you know, my experience in New York. I've been there multiple times now, and, you know, it's a little crazy, but I like it. So here is the finished layout close up. So there's the Empire State Building. This photo, all I did was add that. Just stuck a sticker on that one, pretty simple. And then this one, layered washi, a phrase, and a rhinestone. That's it. So made it pretty easy, kept it simple, and it turned out great. Thanks for watching, everyone.